Did you guys see Gifted yet?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
See what?
Gifted.
Gifted. No, I haven't watched it.
Yeah, neither did I. I heard it was very good, though.
I've been keeping up with that Discovery. That's what I've been doing.
And I just got back from.
I am going to watch the second episode tonight.
The first 2 episodes are a pilot for the character, and then the 3rd episode is the pilot for the show. That's how I would describe those first 3 that are out. Because I think the reason they do those first 2 episodes, I realized it when I paid attention to the conversation and where it was going online anyway, was because Trek fans are not used to a captain who isn't the main character, right? Or a character who isn't the main character who isn't the captain. So they want you to invest in Michael so that when the actual story starts, you're not just sitting there going, this guy's not like Picard. You know, like, you should be comparing Michael to Picard and Kirk and whatever, because she's the lead, you know, as opposed to the captains are not the same. Like the first captain with Michelle Yeoh, yeah, she's good. But then she ends up in the Discovery later. And that's a different guy. And he is, I don't even know if he's a hero. He's very mysterious.
I mean, Jason Isaac?
Yeah, I'm going to embody Matt here and just zone out.
So, over the weekend, I had the opportunity to play Star Trek Bridge Crew VR.
Ooh, did you play with some friends?
No, I was just me. Because in true fashion, getting a copy of the game and a VR headset was easy. Getting 4 of them, practically impossible.
Yeah.
So I got to play on my own this weekend.
Is there not like an online mode?
I mean, yeah, but I didn't want to play with a bunch of randos, especially because when I first jumped in, I skipped the tutorial and I didn't know how to control the ship.
Okay. Just wanted to jump in, which is something you want to do by yourself.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I sat in the captain's chair for about a good 10 minutes trying to get the ship to go forward.
Or I thought you were going to say just jizzing. Just
Well,
sat in the captain's chair, 10 minutes.
Just jizzing. Just everywhere. I thought I had a ton of fun with it. Yeah. I can understand that no one else would have fun with it.
I think there's several people I know that would have a lot of fun with it. I would have an okay amount of fun with it. I know an entire group of people who were playing the really cheap version of this that wasn't Star Trek. You know, it's just a computer game where everybody has a laptop out and they're all a different member of the bridge crew. And
yeah, I remember when that game came out. They had a version for iPad that came out that was kind of fun.
Yeah, it's cool. Intensely fun. But, you know, it's going to be hard to get everybody having VR helmets. I feel like this might be a game that people won't really enjoy until years from now when VR's caught on.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and maybe cheapened up because of that.
That's a good point.
It's a weird, like, it's a launch title that people will go back and play with other people. Like, it's kind of like if you had GoldenEye come out, but there wasn't a port for a 3rd or 4th controller yet. And then 4 years later, you got to play GoldenEye with 4 people.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, shit.
This was amazing.
Yeah. Anyway.
No, I loved it, and I think you're right. I think in a couple of years, people are gonna be like, "That was really great."
Yeah.
That was a nice game.
Yeah.
That VR headset was great. I like things.
Keep pushing you over.
That's all I have.
I also got my hands on Cuphead for a very little bit.
Oh, you mother!
Yeah, how's Cuphead?
I mean, sorry.
Cuphead is hard as dicks.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It is. It was one of those games that I purchased, and I played, and I was like, "Oh, I've made a terrible mistake. This isn't my kind of game."
I've chosen poorly.
I've chosen poorly. And you know, full disclosure, Matt, who is currently on the road in the backwoods of Florida somewhere, was kind enough to buy it for me as a present.
Oh.
And you know, after he played it first, he was like, "You're not going to like this."
Yeah.
How many times have you died?
Well,
oh God.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's like an old school game. Like old school style game. Like Mega Man was hard as dicks. It was fucking hard as shit. That first Mega Man, until you really get it down. And then, like, it's made by new programmers, so it's probably, like, twice as hard as that.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at news that Cuphead will not be coming out on the PlayStation 4. So
that's kind of a shame, because I think it's more people should get to see it.
It's gorgeous.
It's absolutely gorgeous, and its music is amazing. It's so great. But my only issue is because difficulty is what it is. What it is. My main issue is that its load times are very slow. Like they're much slower than I think they should be. And like this game's been in development for like 5 years now.
Well, it is hand drawn, so that can take up a lot of time.
And you know what? That part is the best part, because it's so beautiful that I kind of want it to be its own show as opposed to a game. Yeah,
I can see that. Well, maybe we will get that. Honestly, they've got so many frames drawn.
But my favorite thing was going on to Steam earlier today and seeing Cuphead as the #1 thing, and it's three descriptors were difficult, platformer, 2D.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
They should put on their fucking great.
Fortunately, there's no Cuphead Rule 34 yet. So, oh wait,
these are good things. These are good things.
It takes time for the wave to hit things.
Yeah, so let's let it be. Let's just let it just.
Right now, it's already slowly fading. It takes time.
You just wait. I'm going to keep scrolling. We'll find something.
Please don't.
Oh, I'm just now starting to think of what they could do with Cuphead.
What?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that cup shouldn't be used for that.
Someone who's drawing right now.
Our viewers are probably the worst people too. So no offense to anybody.
We'll just put it out there in the ether.
Yeah, it's not.
It's over.
So yeah, what's been going on, you guys?
Nothing much. Did not get my hands on an SNES Classic.
How many stores you try?
None.
Oh. Basically, it's that Simpsons quote, I tried nothing and I'm all out of ideas.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't feel like going to go try for it because I have a feeling I go into a Best Buy and they were like, yeah, we don't have it. I was like, all right, whatever. Target, yeah, we don't have it, whatever. So I'm not really trying. I'm looking online to see if the store's carrying it, and there's no luck on anything. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get my hands on it just like the way the NES Classic was. Which kind of sucks because Yoshi's Island is awesome.
We're very pessimistic.
It's weird because I do all my shopping at Best Buy or Amazon because it's more convenient. But I'm finding Best Buy's stock is pretty poor, honestly.
Yeah.
Every time I've been there, they don't have anything.
They went from being this reliable mega store that has everything to being a place where you can get a washer and dryer, and also we have a computer section and some iPhones. It's going to be the Kmart, I think.
It's a very depressing store
because of Amazon. It's going to be a Kmart where you just walk in and there's almost nothing except that weird cabinet record player cassette player combo and some blankets. And whole sections of the store that are empty.
Yeah.
And why aren't you selling this real estate? Why are you wasting money? You have such a massive store and you have 3 shelves.
A person just walking around. It's just asking the wall, can I help you?
Because it used to be this big CD store thing, and now no one buys CDs. People are downloading video games, even legally, People are you really just need it for computer hardware and appliances.
If that, because
it's not that necessary.
It's kind of disappointing. The Best Buy that I normally do my shopping at is the one. Local people like this. It's the one on Vets by Barnes & Noble.
Yeah.
And I was there on Saturday waiting for Matt, and it's a fucking ghost town. I got stopped 12 times for help.
Oh yeah, because they have nothing to do. They're just being.
It's really depressing when you go in there and you walk around and you're like, okay, there's video games here, and now there's CDs, and now there's DVDs, but there's like 2 rows of DVDs. I'm like, I can go look at a washing machine, right?
Yeah, like that's
yeah.
the
And I had done so much wandering. I was like, I guess I'm gonna go look at stoves.
Yeah. Wow, that's a really cool washer dryer combo.
Yeah, and then you walk out of the store, and the guy who is kind of like preventing you from stealing anything, he's like, "Thank you for not stealing anything."
He really could not care.
This dishwasher 3D prints new dishes.
Yeah. It's like, how can you steal anything? How am I gonna steal anything? There's nothing here to steal.
So cool.
Yeah.
This toaster, makes dryer sheets. Whatever the fuck, it just does stuff. There's all sorts of cool stuff.
Why do they even have that guy
You
anymore?
can toast hot dogs.
There's nothing to steal there anymore.
No.
What if I want to steal a drone? You can't stop me.
I really, the only thing you're protecting is once again the computer hardware.
Yeah.
Hard drives, SSDs. The smaller the hard drive.
I want that 4K version of it.
Whatever, yeah.
Good luck trying to steal 4K TV.
Something incredibly dumb got a 4K version, and I'm trying to remember what it was. Jumanji. Jumanji's getting a 4K version.
Yeah.
How awesome.
You can really see the CG now.
Yeah, because that CG is awful. It is so bad.
Unless they're redoing all the CG, I don't want to see it.
Yeah, there's no need.
Yeah, no, it's like any like you don't want like a 4K The Last Starfighter, right?
Yeah.
So you can see all the detail they didn't add.
Yeah.
But I would love a re-rendering. Just that's all I want you to change about that movie. I don't want a remake. I want you to go in and add the rest of the stuff onto that animatic that they made.
Add the stuff that you messed out on.
That's the level of CG they literally use to plan out shots now. It's just amazing. The movie holds up.
What, Jumanji?
Last Starfighter.
Yeah.
Oh, Last Starfighter, yeah. I'm sorry, I thought we were still on Jumanji. I was very confused for a second.
Another week in a way. Week. Because September kind of sucks, and September's over now, and I think this is like one of those months where you're like, what, September's over?
We're ramping up, for October.
Yeah, so now we have October, and there's a lot of really cool stuff going on for October, but other than that, nothing's going on.
I mean, we're finally getting into gear with, the big games, like, Wolfenstein is at the end of the month, obviously.
Yeah, the Assassin's Creed game.
Yes.
Well, I feel like nothing's quite happened. You're right.
It was
like Blade Runner comes out Friday, and I think that's going to be the thing that starts.
Yeah,
the coolness.
I gotta say, Bungie did a really smart thing about releasing Destiny during September, because September being just
a shit month.
Month, you just throw Destiny in there, and it's just kind of like
here's your shot of heroin while you're doing nothing else. You really have nothing else to do except this heroin.
Here's some heroin, buddy. Here you. Yeah, pretty much.
Don't do drugs, kids.
No, don't. But it's finally getting into the holiday season. I mean, it's very exciting times we live in.
Yeah. Is it really?
I mean, as far as video games, and I'm not commenting on the real world, which is
okay.
That is nothing if not exciting.
Yeah.
Which is inching us closer to a Mad Max Thunderdome experience.
It's like
right? Ooh, yeah.
It's like the Gypsy Curse, when you live in interesting times. Well,
yeah.
Whoever pissed off that gypsy lady needs to apologize and stat.
I think we know this.
Yeah, I'll just walk away from that one. So, what about some comic book news? What do we have going on in the comic book world?
I mean, the only comic that there are 2 comics that I feel are even worth talking about this week. Punisher the Platoon, which is a Garth Ennis return to a mature-rated Punisher book.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Story of Frank Castle's first tour in Vietnam.
Holy shit, I want to read that.
Oh my god, it's pretty cool.
Okay, awesome.
Garth Ennis, he's got a way with writing these historical war comics. He's done a lot of them.
Yeah.
So his take on Vietnam is very authentic and just kind of awesome.
And he has a way with Frank Castle as well. So I think
Who's doing the art for this book?
yeah.
It's someone that I've not actually run across before. Let me pull up his name real quick. Oh, what?
Hey, guys.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
Matt, we're about to close the podcast. We were done. Like, what's going on?
Can anybody hear me?
I can
We
hear
can hear you now, bud.
Hooray!
Man,
I'm driving.
don't do this again.
Why?
Well, because Saki said so.
No.
Yeah. Sorry.
The art is by Goran Parlov.
Wait, what?
We're talking about Punisher.
Well, before you rudely jumped in, we were talking about the Punisher, the Platoon by Garth Ennis and Goran Parlov.
Oh, cool.
Really?
All right, well, cool. Glad you could come. Disconnecting you.
I'm glad I could contribute so efficiently to the conversation. But please continue.
Oh, can we?
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't recall what Punisher story that is.
Well, it came out today.
Oh, I didn't read it, so I don't know.
Yes, I gathered. Thank you.
You're not slowing this to a grinding halt at all, Matt.
Yeah, we were actually have a really good roll going on, and then all of a sudden you just interrupt us, and you're like, whatever.
You know what? You know what? Fine. I don't need this. You guys go do the show without you. It's fine.
All right, Matt, before we pick up on Punisher, did you already disconnect?
What?
No, he's still here.
Okay. Did you get an SNES Classic?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, go fuck yourself.
But you literally tried nothing, Josh. You don't get to be mad about it.
Yeah, you can't be mad because you didn't go anywhere and didn't find it.
Yeah, Josh, they had so many.
Whose fault is that?
There was enough for everybody there.
Do they still?
Yeah, because they probably over-ordered given the response to the last one.
Will they still have many?
Yes, they're going to be restocking them again soon for the next wave.
Where'd you get yours, Matt? Did you get yours in Florida?
Best Buy, yeah, Florida.
Well, you're commenting how the Best Buy here doesn't really have anything in stock.
Well, don't go to the one on Metairie. Go to the one further down. You know,
The good one.
down by
Yeah.
That good one.
The good one.
The good one. Sorry if you work at the other one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry if you work at any of them, from what I hear.
Yeah.
But especially, or maybe it's kind of cool because you have nothing to do because there's 8 of you on staff and nobody's in there.
Yeah, you're like, I can just fuck around with these 4K TVs.
Yeah.
Maybe.
As the departments dwindle and they don't fire anyone.
Yeah.
There's just going to be 18 guys standing in an empty floor.
Oh my god. America's depressing. So, Punisher Platoon, how was it?
It's pretty awesome. Like all good Punisher stories, Frank Castle's not a huge part of it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Just shows up with those people at the end.
He shows up to blow up a sniper tower, and that's pretty great.
Nice.
Okay.
So I don't know. It's a little mini series that he's doing, so I'm very excited to keep kind of rolling along with it.
I'm cool with that. It's a miniseries.
I need Ennis Ellis to do as much as possible to fuel the Punisher show.
Yeah.
On Netflix.
Hey, quick question for Josh and Doug. Did you guys get a new camera?
No. Why?
You are like so clear. There's no like fuzziness or pixels this time.
No, maybe the internet's working a little bit better.
Yeah.
I had to reset it for the camera to even activate, as per usual. I mean, like, usually it's the microphone that actually has the problem now. But maybe it just happened better this time. I don't know.
We got lucky.
Also, I've been on a diet, so I might be coming through CRISPR.
Sounds good. I like it.
The only other comic I think that's worth talking about is Batman, the Dawnbreaker.
Oh, I haven't read it yet. No, I'm gonna mute you.
Okay, go ahead.
Thanks.
All right, so
So we're getting the origin of the dark Batman Green Lantern.
okay.
Oh, okay. I'm getting that stuff still going on.
Yeah.
And what I like about these is like this is a story that's been told. of Batman getting getting the Green Lantern because he has the ability to overcome fear. The twist in this one is he got it like immediately after his parents were killed. So he's an angry 10-year-old with the most powerful weapon in the universe.
Wow.
Okay.
So this is a universe where the universe itself makes bad decisions. Like
yes.
Why would? But then. Yeah. Okay. Like all the dark multiverse, whatever, is a bunch of universes, and it's just Batman getting all
where like
stuff.
fate itself is evil.
Basically, that's kind of how it's working out. It's pretty awesome. There's a scene where he brings Penguin up into space and kills him.
Oh,
Do they just
that's kind of cool.
Is he just like, done, out of here?
Yeah, does he just space him?
Yeah, he spaced him, and then he just keeps evaporating people, and it's really cool. So I'm pretty happy.
I'm still holding out judgment till I know where this is fucking going. I can't even comprehend this storyline.
Good question. You know what's a good litmus test? Is trying to explain the plot to your friends who aren't as up to date in comics as you are.
Yeah. Whether or not
just trying to watch them like, wait, what? Batman's a what now?
So
he tied the Flash to his car?
All right, I got a question here because this is kind of bothering me. What's going on with the button?
Well, nothing until the event happens in November.
Oh, yeah, that
the event's happening in November. So this is all just like
this is
all something else.
It's something else until that happens, or maybe it will end with the thing that catalyzes, Manhattan and all that shit.
As far as you're concerned, nothing's happened. So go on and be happy with your life.
Yeah.
Until November, in which case
I will be catching up with that.
That's a great storm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
All right.
So many books coming out next week.
All right. Well, how can we signal
Matt, you can come back. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So.
And that was the most cheese I've ever eaten.
So fascinating.
That's how a bill becomes a law.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You read.
You break it up, man.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's cool.
Chris.
Now we can talk serious news. So what's the news?
Did you read the article?
No, what, Matt?
Did you read the Archie?
Say again, Matt.
Never mind.
Breaker 9. Say again. Okay, well, Josh, you go. You talk now.
So, do you have any comic book news?
I mean, not really. There are those sweet variant covers from Valiant that's coming out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, tell us more about those, Doug.
No, moment passed a long time ago. Yeah. So.
Oh, well, I think they're cool. So.
Have the Marvel rock covers come out yet?
The who?
Rock covers?
Yeah, Marvel's doing like rock and roll covers, variant covers.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't think that's happened yet.
I don't really pay a ton of attention to variants, so.
Well, you should because they're kind of cool.
Well, yeah, except they cost money, and I'm not feeling it.
No, there's just like the one I liked was Quantum and Woody, and it was literally every 90s variant came out.
Oh, okay, cool.
Combined. So it had a chromium thing, it had a hologram, it had it's got a sticker so you can put a random Valiant character into the picture.
All right,
there's like a trading card. I mean, it's literally everything.
I dig that.
They have a part cut out. It's die cut,
Ooh.
Yeah.
So I got this new comics inventory program. So I've been scanning comics in for the last week or so, and I found an issue of X-Men that has one of those stupid foil covers.
Yeah.
And I just looked at it and just the most complete disgust I could possibly manage.
Yeah, you remember when you're like, ooh, and And now it's like, what the fuck was even happening?
Now, first it was like, ooh, and now it's like, oh, what a piece of crap this is.
Yeah, but I'm still a sucker for those 3D lenticular covers that DC's been doing lately.
Yeah, they're better. I mean, I think they'll last. They'll be more appreciated than holographic chromium made with Todd McFarlane's blood covers.
He made a lot of those.
Well, yeah, because of course he did.
Like new technology. Let's just do it.
Oh no, I'm sorry, my bad. That was Kiss who put their blood in a comic. My bad.
He's claimed to be making a new Spawn movie.
Hey, Chris.
Yes, buddy.
I gotta go because I'm nearing the end of our drive. But before I go, I would like everyone to say what their favorite part of sake is, like their favorite thing about sake, and then we can go.
I like how Saki's eyes aren't symmetrical.
I like Saki's taint. What do you mean?
I like Saki's colors. They're aesthetically pleasing.
Thanks, guys.
Saki, you sound so weird.
Are you in the trunk, Saki?
Saki, are you about to get murdered?
Do we have to call 911?
Are you out to the middle of the Jacksonville forest?
Oh no, is Saki going to the farm?
Oh God.
Oh, Saki's going to the farm?
Upstate. Saki's going upstate, guys.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
The Saki trunks are made to keep people out, not keep people in.
Great sock drawer.
Find the lock and just move it.
Yeah. The great sock drawer in the sky, is that what you said?
Oh my God.
You're a psycho.
Well, it's better than sock hell, which is the dryer where they always get lost for eternity.
Oh my God.
All right, you need to get your eyes back on the road.
Nah, it's fine. I'm driving with my knees while I use my hands for the phone. It's totally fine.
No, just drive.
Chris, you know I'm really good at driving with one knee.
You're not supposed to say that on the air. We're not supposed to encourage that.
Chris, say I'm really good at driving with my knee while driving 80 miles an hour on the interstate.
No! Get out of here.
Saki can't stop shit.
Yeah, Saki, stop him.
Go to your room. You're grounded.
All right, guys. I will talk to you later. You guys have a great rest of the show.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, Matt.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Yeah. So, speaking of which, did you guys like Spawn, the movie?
I hated it.
It was awful.
Now, here's the thing. I loved it visually. I thought it looked cool, and I thought John Leguizamo was fine, even though it confused me that you'd make John Leguizamo walk on his knees for an entire movie when Danny DeVito is a real human being. That it's clearly the violator. Like,
it's so true. It is so true.
I don't understand. And then, you know, I thought the male bullshit looked amazing, but the plot was garbage and the acting was okay. At best.
The sad thing is, I think the plot's actually super accurate for Spawn.
Yeah. But it's like tonally and not like it wasn't done.
So can we look back at it and like was Spawn actually a good comic book?
I'd have to reread it, but I remember that first 5 issues being actually really, really good.
Yeah.
Especially for the time.
I've never read Spawn. I've never been able to find a jumping in point that I liked. And I know I should start at the beginning, but I just have never gotten around to it.
I had every issue up to like 48 or something. And also there's a really the introduction of Angela and Medieval Spawn is the best thing that happened in the book. You can't get in a trade because it was written by Neil Gaiman, and Todd never paid him for the characters. Oh, so
yeah.
That's why she's a Marvel character now.
That's why she's a Marvel character now, because Neil got the rights to her back and then sold them to Marvel.
Smart man.
Paid for a new mansion or something.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Actually.
Or paid for his wife's next tour. whatever.
Oh man, yeah. Can we talk about that the '90s were really weird for comic book movies, superhero movies?
Yeah.
Remember Steel?
I remember Steel. Steel's awful.
Remember Shazam? No, you don't.
No.
Anyway, I remember Kazam, and
Yeah.
Kazam is awful too.
I'm just saying, Steel was a real thing. I don't know. Batman Return was really good.
That's only in hindsight. It was garbage for the time.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird.
We had the Shadow, we had the Phantom, we had Dick Tracy.
The Mask, like there's a tonal quality to all of them that is all the same too, by the way. And it's weirdly what Green Hornet that came out only like 5-6 years ago
that had the same tone.
It was exactly the same tone as a 90s movie.
I'm in the minority, but I liked that Green Hornet movie.
I liked it too, but they probably wanted to be the Mask. But the green tones and then Harry Cameron Diaz
was a lot of weird.
It's kind of like.
I haven't seen The Mask. I think this century.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure like how to take it.
Most of the old Jim Carrey movies during his boom don't hold up. His dramas hold up really well, and all of the things that made him a huge star.
I know the original
are like garbage.
The original cut of Ace Ventura is really good.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. It's like him and Robin Williams. The comedy doesn't age well for me until you get semi-dramatic, and then I feel like they're perfect. The one that holds up for me is still Dumber and Dumber. That's still being funny.
Someone brought up in chat, the first Blade came out in '98 also.
Yeah, that's the beginning of the new era. So
I think it's super important. I think it's like the most important to modern superhero movies.
Yeah,
Blade was good.
Without it, you don't have Marvel Studios. Like everybody talks about Iron Man being the start, but Blade is the one. It's the first successful Marvel character movie ever. Everything else was so bad.
Oh, so awful.
And that was the first thing with a budget. It did well. It helped pay for and get the next deal for like
it allowed us to get the X-Men, which got us Spider-Man.
Yeah. And then Marvel Studios had enough money to do their own thing, which was Iron Man.
No Batman Forever?
I
haven't seen Batman Forever this century either, so
we all like
it.
Now you can't figure out why. Like you go back and you watch it, and it's like Jim Carrey performance is dated. Why the fuck is Tommy Lee Jones in it? It's like we were so happy Robin was in it that we went blind.
Val Kilmer?
Waiting so long. Val Kilmer does have an innate charisma, and the soundtrack was good.
Yeah,
that's it.
It was a
strange soundtrack.
Yeah, strange soundtrack, but the visuals of the movie just really strange.
Yeah, but we were going from an overindulgent Tim Burton visual to a thing that was closer to being a comic book. I think the problem with the '90s movies is that we were settling so hard because no one had ever done anything even close to like before X-Men 1. Nothing had ever been accurate, and I think Blade was beat most things.
Blade was close. Yeah.
Was close.
I mean, Superman was pretty accurate.
Superman's pretty accurate, except he keeps throwing fucking S's and doing some random shit at the end of every movie.
Superman is as accurate to the Superman of the time as it can be.
Yeah.
Because Superman did a lot of weird shit in the end of the Bronze Age. So,
what other superhero movies were there in the '90s that we're skipping over? And Captain America doesn't count because that was
the really garbage one.
Yeah,
that looks
they have to be kind of in theaters. Like the Fantastic Four doesn't really count.
No, I don't think you can even count a Marvel movie until Blade. Like it's all DC films and Dark Horse properties and stuff like that got bought, like The Mask.
Yeah.
It's indie properties that took the movie deal, right? And then there's DC films. There's Batman, there's Superman.
Ninja Turtles?
Ninja Turtles. That's Mirage. That's an indie company.
Ninja Turtles 1, I find impossible to judge because I'm so nostalgic for it. I can't objectively view it.
I think it holds up the way any Jim Henson property.
So what about Darkman?
Darkman's not based on anything. It's just really well done. It's certainly the reason Sam Raimi gets the Spider-Man contract.
Yeah.
Having said that, Having said that, I think Ninja Turtles 2 is trash.
Oh, Ninja Turtles 2 is garbage, and I will argue with lots of people about it.
No, but the
I rewatched it a couple of years ago, and it was exhausting to get through.
Oh god, yeah. I just remember Tank Girl just
people
being
remember
really awful too.
Tank Girl's actually great.
Tank Girl.
Tank Girl's great now. No,
oh, it's great now?
That's what I'm saying. There's a couple of movies like Batman Returns was garbage, and now it's great. Batman Forever was great, and now it's garbage. Tank Girl was like, what the fuck was that? And now it's amazing. I swear to God. Lori Petty's amazing. Anyway, but yeah, it's bad. They didn't have enough money, and kangaroo people and all this shit. But I think now that
there's also The Crow.
The Crow, probably best comic book movie.
And The Crow is amazing.
Yeah, that holds up like a motherfucker. And they didn't even get to do the whole movie. Like, they filled in gaps because he fucking died, you know? That movie was co-directed by O'Barr.
So yeah, there is
he couldn't get listed because he's not in the guild, the Directors Guild. But he was on set. He knew like everybody on the soundtrack. That's the best soundtrack. So, but yeah,
I think it's interesting that we could point to Blade as being kind of the linchpin that started everything.
Yeah.
But Superman didn't really start anything in the late 70s, early 80s. It just kind of was there.
It like started Superman. That was it. It just sat itself and did its own thing. Like, people got Superman fever. They didn't go, let's make all the DC characters. That wasn't.
I mean, they tried Supergirl, but they did it badly.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the follow-ups didn't work. Maybe if Supergirl had done well, we'd have gotten a Batman 10 years earlier.
Yeah, maybe.
At the end of the day, guys, I have to say this: Billy Zane
was the bomb in Phantom.
I've never made it through Phantoms all the way in one sitting.
Look, I would say this. I wish somebody would reboot Phantom and then reboot Flash Gordon and then give us the Defenders of the Earth.
No.
You can pull these off, man. Especially
Grandpa, no.
You can do like tongue in cheek too.
Where's Mandrake?
Yeah, he can be the guy that dies that gives his ring to the new Phantom.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just saying, Billy Zane, if you're listening or watching,
imagine doing this to the way Green Hornet was.
You know how excited he would be? He'd be like, I want to be Phantom again.
He is sitting on a pile of Titanic money doing jack shit.
That's true. Them residuals must be good.
Just sits there. He's like Billy Zane. He's not Brendan Fraser.
Oh man, Brendan Fraser makes me kind of sad.
He decayed really fast. Did you notice that? Fast. He went from being Brendan Fraser, and everybody's like, I love Brendan Fraser. When's that next Mummy movie coming out? What the fuck happened to what? Suddenly he was this big pudding with hair plugs, and I was like, when did he even start losing his hair? How did he have hair plugs already?
He fell off a literal cliff. I don't understand this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
I would just like to bring up that The Mummy is a DuckTales movie, and that is all I would like to say. He is Launchpad, but he's the hero.
Yeah, basically.
Think about a better Launchpad casting. You can't.
No, Brendan Fraser is perfect.
The plot of the original DuckTales movie is they're going to this pyramid full of gold.
By the way, I did see some more episodes of DuckTales.
Oh, it's such a good show. I haven't watched all of it.
It's fucking great.
It's really so good. I love the Huey, Dewey, and Louie, the new way they got them, the personality separated. And once you start actually picking them out, it's really good. And then I love everything they've done. Honestly, the new Launchpad is he's even funnier than he used to be.
Yes, I'm very pleased with everything I've seen.
Yeah. And I like the old style, like the animation designed after the original comic strips, instead of just whatever,
Right.
And that Donald's involved at all.
Yeah. I did want to, I forgot to go to Rite Aid and pick up a Crystal Pepsi. I just gave Doug.
I would like to bring up this. There is Crystal Pepsi on the shelves, and Will and Grace is back on the air. Can we talk about how everyone is so scared right now that we're diving back to the last time things made sense.
I'm just saying, I was at the store the other day and I saw Crystal Pepsi, and I wanted today's episode to be brought to you by Crystal Pepsi. But I think next week, Crystal Pepsi, I'm gonna get about like 2 of them. You guys find them, and let's not tell Matt about it.
Start drinking them.
Let's see if Matt
He
actually
probably watches these.
listens.
There's 2 issues I have with this.
Okay.
Issue number 1, Matt is the most unobservant man I've ever seen in my life. We could be sitting next to him drinking Crystal Pepsi, and he would not notice until we pointed it out.
I just think it would be great.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And number 2,
Yeah.
and most importantly, Crystal anything is disgusting, and I'm not putting it in my body.
But you don't have to put it in your mouth. That's the thing. I don't mind.
We're just gonna sit.
Yeah, we're just gonna sit here and just drink it the whole time and just go to the camera and just point at the
it's
camera.
also Pepsi. I mean, I don't like he likes Pepsi.
And then make really bad jokes about how like right now there is no tomorrow.
Oh man!
We'll work some Van Halen in
Right,
there.
and see if Matt catches on. And
I
if
can't drive.
He won't. He absolutely will not.
I think that would be the gag, and you can name the episode the Crystal Podcast.
Okay. You know what? You guys do that and remind me next week, and I will make the title such.
That's a funny joke. Hugh Hefner was so old that his first wife.
How old was he?
And his first wife was named Mildred, and his last wife was named Crystal. That's just true. That's literal truth.
Rest in peace, you sexist bastard.
Yeah. You monstrous human being.
Because there's no way
he also helped a lot of people out.
Right. There's no way he's in a better place.
It's a complicated legacy.
Right.
Would you say
complicated legacy?
Yeah. People are complex and are responsible for many good and bad things.
It is strange that Will and Grace is back and Crystal Pepsi
on the show.
The
The X-Files.
Did anyone watch Will and Grace first run?
Yeah. I just there's a Blade Runner movie
right now
in the theater.
Right now, there's no tomorrow.
It's like literally true.
Yeah.
Is this a joke by Pepsi?
It's gotta be.
To bring Crystal Pepsi back,
right?
To say the statement, right now, there's no tomorrow.
Welcome to the Nihilist Nerd Podcast.
Can we get
no tomorrow
cover right now?
I know.
So that it's like an Imagine cover.
It's okay, Chris. Life gets better. Life is only going to get better because
it can't get any worse.
Right. So
ouch.
There's good comic books. This is the thing. I think this is kind of like the flip side of it because like we have really good comic book movies. We have really good comic books right now. The video game industry is killing it. Of course, things are going to shit because all the things we like are now really good.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, though. Remember the 80s when we were afraid of nuclear war and how everything is enjoyable from the 80s? That's entertainment.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when we had Dr. Manhattan to keep the Soviets in line.
Yeah.
Let's hope we're getting that Watchmen miniseries. I don't know if we
the HBO. Yeah, we did it the other week.
We talked about it. It's kind of cool, but we don't know a whole ton about it. We don't have any cast yet.
I think that might be a good thing. I think.
They just drop it and it's got a bunch of good people in it.
Yeah, and you're like,
cool.
oh,
yeah.
It's HBO, so I think it's going to be really.
I hope James Marsden's in it again. Westworld.
Yeah.
He looks like a superhero.
You get all you got the Westworld cast that moved over.
James Marsden is very handsome, so that would not be a terrible thing.
Looks like a superhero, and he's hilarious or very dramatic.
He can go either way. He's a nice guy too.
Yeah, I hear that.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. That's.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I want sources on this.
I've heard he's a nice guy.
Give me photos. Give me photos of him.
People
we worked in movie sets.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that I worked on a show with him. I'm not saying what movie I worked on with him, but I'm just saying he's a nice guy. Kind of looks
all right.
Did I give it away?
We don't believe you.
Research.
No one's doing their research.
Yeah, nobody. No one does their research, everybody.
I want photos of James Marsden on your next project.
We will. Just remember the 32nd floor, guys. Just remember that.
Yeah.
32nd floor.
Oh man! All right.
Illuminati. It's all right.
I honestly don't have a whole lot else. I mean,
I don't either.
Yeah,
This episode was brought to you by Cox Cable. We will fuck you, and it doesn't matter who you are. But,
so what's going on with Cox?
No, my internet was out for a few days, and I get back from Michigan, and I had like my Destiny. I needed to play
But
Destiny.
now apparently we're coming through really quick.
Yeah, now we're coming in good. So they fixed it.
They must have over-fixed it.
Right.
So calm everybody's unsubscribed.
Yeah, and there's something I equate with them. It's over fixing anything.
Yeah, we'll just go with
it. Go back to being throttled in like a day.
Right. So I'm gonna utilize this time to get my Destiny in.
What's your light?
Tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock and go running for like an hour.
Yeah.
And feel bad about playing Destiny for like 4 hours, but then don't because it's like, But yeah, it's really good actually. If you're playing Destiny, anybody, I hope you're enjoying it because it's enjoyable. And it's September. It's October now, so there's nothing else until like Assassin's Creed comes out. So I'm just ranting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Until we start killing Nazis again.
Oh, that's true.
This is what you got.
I'm
thank God we're talking about Wolfenstein.
I'm getting more excited about Wolfenstein because of the fact that you can kill Nazis. This is going to be fantastic. Like, now I feel good about killing Nazis again.
To be fair, you should have always felt good about killing Nazis.
Oh, man.
Always feel
because they were burning. I'm telling you, the Call of Duty and Battlefield and all that bullshit was burning you out on killing Nazis. Besides what South Park did with their Stick of Truth game when you were fighting zombie alien Nazis, which is fantastic, by the way. And then the whole gag was like, it's got to be Nazis. And of course, it was Nazis. But just saying, it's good to kill Nazis.
All right. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, let's wrap this up so I can watch the next episode of
Discovery there?
Discovery.
Good. Yes. I can do the Destiny 2 raid.
Yeah, we can all get on with our lives. Yeah. We'll be back next week, usual time. Matt will be back, allegedly.
Same Matt channel.
Yeah, same Matt time.
Same Matt channel. So until then, everyone, have a good night. We will see you all next time.
Bye, guys.